Sunday, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're new here, my name is Holly. I make food and fitness content. I feel like I've got that down to a T now. So today's video, we're going to be doing a little bit of a Sunday reset with each other. I think reset days, or like having a Sunday reset, doesn't necessarily have to be on a Sunday, but I just love doing mine at the beginning of the week. Having a reset day is so important for your fitness goals. It doesn't even have to be a whole day. It can just be a few hours that you really kind of like sit, focus, get some meals planned, just basically get your life together. Essentially, that is what a reset day is all about. Kind of like sorting yourself out and organizing yourself and almost like aligning yourself with your goals for the week and basically planning out how you're going to reach them. So that's what we're going to be doing together today. I love a like wholesome Sunday reset. Honestly, these videos, when I watch them on YouTube, make like my heart happy. And I made one about a year ago, I think, when I was in my old apartment. And to be honest, like I still follow a fairly similar structure. I thought I'd just do a little bit of a refresh with you guys and just spend a wholesome October Sunday with you. So first thing is first, I'm going to be heading off and doing a food shop. So in order to do my weekly food shop, I do plan out my meals. So every single week I will plan out my meals around kind of like social activities or anything else that I have coming up in the week. Pre-planning your meals is integral to hitting your fitness goals, in my opinion. If you are just somebody that is kind of like winging it day by day and not really understanding how you're getting to the end of the day and you're just having fats left over out of your macros, or you've got like no calories left over for dinner and you don't understand, it's because you've not structured your meals out properly and you've not pre-planned them. So you're basically like eating all of your carbs and protein too early in the day and not spacing things out. And the best way to space them out is to plan them out. So that is what I sit down and kind of do every single week before I do my weekly food shop. I don't head into Sainsbury's or into Tesco's or into Aldi not knowing what I'm buying. I always have a list. I know exactly what I'm buying. Therefore, I also find that kind of helps with like stopping like picking at stuff. Like I wouldn't buy something unless I knew I was going to be eating it that week, because it reduces waste and also it reduces snacking. I'm not buying snacks just because I like the look of them, because I know I'm not going to be eating them because they don't fit into my meal plan for the week. It is a fairly structured way to do things, and I understand that some people don't like having that much structure, but honestly, having a meal plan, like I said, I think is integral to hitting your fitness goals. And if you are somebody that's struggling with hitting your macros and stuff, maybe this is what you kind of need to look into. The best way that I kind of structure my meal plans is planning them out 2 days at a time. So I'll do Monday and Tuesday, I'll eat the same foods. Wednesday and Thursday, I'll eat the same foods. And then on Friday, normally have a bit of like leftovers, or I kind of like carry over the day that I've really enjoyed if I've got some leftover food and just have that on the Friday as well. I think literally planning 2 days is such a simple and effective way to meal plan. It keeps things interesting. It also keeps your food shop down. And I also feel like it saves so much time, because I used to plan like a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like different meals. I'd end up with so much food waste. I'd end up really overwhelmed. It just wasn't a very easy structure to follow. Also, it's a lot of effort to be cooking a new meal every single day. Like I feel like you kind of get into a rhythm when you have like a meal plan. So apart from kind of like food shopping and meal planning, what I love to do on like a reset Sunday is honestly just like freshen up the flat or your house. It is so good to start a week with a really like fresh mentality and like fresh home and like living space. Like all of my washing will be done. I'll have fresh bed sheets on, all of those kind of things, just to really set you up to like wake up on that Monday morning and just be like, I don't have anything hanging over my head from the weekend. I've done everything I need to do. So all I need to do moving forward from this Monday morning is focus on myself and focus on my fitness goals that I've set out. And I just find that really, really helps. So I have already done a little spritz this morning. I'm gonna change my bed sheets later, do a little bit more washing. I didn't think that would be the most interesting thing to show you guys, me like hoovering around the flat. But that is just something that I have already ticked off. It's currently 1 o'clock, so I'm not having like a super structured, intense reset day. I don't believe in those. I'm kind of taking it as a go. Like I wanted to go for my food job at 12. I've just sat down, listened to the radio for a while and just like chilled. It's now 1, so I'm gonna head off and do that with you guys. I'm not saying that you guys need to be waking up like 9 a.m. on a Sunday morning and like running into Aldi, getting all your food and doing all those things, because it's Sunday. It's supposed to be a nice relaxing day. So yeah, we're just gonna be having a nice relaxing reset day, and I'll talk you through kind of the things I do and what I do and how I kind of feel like they've helped me, because like I said, I think a Sunday reset day and utilizing your Sunday to help you reach your fitness goals is really important. So I have already got my shopping list here. So like I said, I'm not going to be going into Aldi and wandering around and just picking up random things. I know exactly what I need to get. I know exactly why I'm getting it, because I'm going to be eating it in the week. And then just some extra things. I need to pick up a lasagna tray. If I forget to get a lasagna tray, I won't because it's on the list. But if I forget, that would be game over. I'm also going to be telling you guys like how much I'm spending on my weekly shop as well, because I know some people do find it useful, and I'm going to try and do it as cheaply as possible by going to Aldi, which I personally think is the cheapest supermarket. I'd maybe say like tied with Lidl, but the Aldi is closer to me, so I'm just going to be popping over there. I'll let you guys know how much everything's costing and showing you kind of like what's going to be in my fridge for the week. Ooh, where are you going, sir? Okay, I'll just, you know, go fuck myself, right? So, thank you, bye. So I am currently, that didn't help the situation, feeling a little bit on edge today. I'm really sorry if it's wonky. I still don't have a car mount, and it's really annoying because I really want to do like come drive with me. Anyway, that's another story for another day. Yeah, I'm feeling a bit on edge today. I am 2 coffees deep, and it's like 1 in the afternoon, which to be fair for me is like not really the norm. I never have like 2 coffees that close together. I also had a few gin and tonics last night. I was at an event, so there was a few drinks that were had. So I feel like, that paired with like the double coffee whammy today is kind of leaving me a bit on edge. And it's so annoying when I film for like YouTube and I feel a bit on edge because I end up like overthinking absolutely everything I'm saying. And so yeah, I definitely think getting out, doing my food shop is going to help clear my head. I feel like when you're stuck in the flat and you feel like that, you can kind of just like get stuck into like cycles of like overthinking. So hopefully getting out, getting a food shop, baking some banana bread and some lasagna is definitely going to help me feel a little bit fresher in my head basically, and hopefully I'll stop overthinking breathing. Oh, right, so we have 99.9% of stuff. There is just a few things that Aldi didn't have, so I'm gonna have to pop to Tesco's. Total so far is like £38, which I'm not gonna lie, was a bit more expensive than I thought it was gonna be at Aldi. I think maybe like chicken mince, like I did get chicken mince, chicken, some cheese, so I guess like that's the stuff, like the price of cheese. The first time you go shopping by yourself at uni and you realise how expensive cheese is, that is a moment to remember for the rest of your life, because I was like, this can't be right. Cheese can't be £4. But yeah, I need to go to Tesco's, and I also need to get a lasagna tray to cook the lasagna later. It is lunchtime though, and I'm thinking like, do I have lasagna for lunch and dinner? It's gonna take a while to cook as well, so I'm tempted while the lasagna is cooking to maybe order a cheeky Nando's. Just maybe have like some chicken wings and chips. Just because like the oven's gonna be in use, so I'm just trying to make excuses. I just really want a Nando's. So I think I'm gonna get a Nando's while my lasagna's cooking. So as promised, I'm just going to go through what I got with you guys quickly. So this is all of my proteins. I picked up some chicken mince, which I'm actually going to be using to make chicken nuggets, and I'm going to use it in the lasagna as well because I used turkey before, but I just want to try it out with chicken. Some chicken breast fillets, these reduced fat pork sausages. Normally I go for a turkey or a chicken, but I thought I'm gonna mix it up a bit, go for a pork one. And the macros on these are really good. Like they're pretty low in calories, 76 calories per sausage, and they look pretty thick, which is good, so hopefully they'll be nice. Chicken pieces that I'm going to be having now. I did decide against the Nando's, and I'm actually going to make some food. Some bacon, some burgers. I love these. I genuinely have these like every single week at the moment. Obviously just some eggs for breakfast. Carb sauces we have here, so I picked up some bread because I'm going to make a little chicken sandwich with my chicken pieces, some rice, brioche buns for the burger, obviously the lasagna sheets. I've also got like all of my main pastas in the cupboard already, so I didn't need to pick anything else up from the pasta section. Veggies, super boring. This is what I got basically. We've got some spinach in there for like a spinach and ricotta pasta I'm making tomorrow for Meat Free Monday. Bananas for my banana bread, courgettes, peppers, some frozen fruit for a healthy like crumble I'm gonna make, and then we've got the dairy. So we've got protein puddings. These are so good just to have in the fridge. Like 20 grams of protein in a pot is so good. I wanted to try the new mousses, but they're just sold out everywhere in Aldi, so I've not tried those yet. Eat-lean cheese is a staple. It's really good for the lasagna as well. Ricotta for that spinach and ricotta thing that I was just saying about, and some soft cheese, and obviously some milk for all of the iced lattes that I keep drinking. And that is basically everything. All in all, I did work it out, and we got to £54 for the whole shop. So that's £54 for all of this food. It is, do you know what, like I did think that is actually fairly expensive for one person for 5 days, but I did get a lot of meat. I think that is probably the reasoning behind it. Like the meats, probably like the protein puddings. I could have probably done it a little bit cheaper by not picking up things like protein puddings or like this kind of chicken. I could have just cooked chicken breast that I have, but I just really wanted a really quick lunch. I'm gonna go with that. I actually cannot tell you how excited I am to cook this lasagna. Also, I completely forgot it's in my cookbook. Like, how stupid is that? I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to like get the video up to look at it. And I was like, no, it's literally step by step right in front of me. I've got all of my ingredients. Like I said, I'm gonna use chicken instead of turkey and see what that tastes like. I feel like it will still be so yummy. But like, honestly, this lasagna, I cannot tell you, is so easy to make, so minimal ingredients, 300 calories. It's probably gonna be a little bit different because of the chicken mince, but I will try and figure out anyway. And 39 grams of protein in one whole slice anyway, and it makes 6 slices. Oh yeah, I cannot tell you, I'm so excited. I don't think I'm gonna bother going through like step by step with you guys because there is obviously a video up already. I'm sure if you want to make it, you can just pop on that video and have a little look. But I will want to make the banana bread later, do that one step by step with you guys because I've not made that before, but I don't want to like fill up the whole of this video with me making lasagna that you guys have already seen. Oh, it starts to get to that point where I can't see. Oh. We're in school with like the whiteboard behind me. I'm gonna be like, so today kids. So basically one thing that I make sure I do every single Sunday is I plan out my exercise. This is literally the same kind of thing as like planning out your meals. Like assess your social situations for the week, kind of work out when you're going to be able to make your workouts, when you're going to be able to make your runs, when you're not going to be able to do them, and plan around them. Pre-planning really is key to your week to have a successful week, because if you're plotting in your exercise around your social occasions, then you have a bulletproof way of hitting all your workouts, eating all your meals that you've planned, and then honestly I just think at that point like it's just up to you to complete those things, and then obviously you're going to be reaching your goals. So what I'm going to do is basically just kind of go through. I have this whiteboard from Dunelm. People do ask me about this a lot, but it is quite old, but there are similar things on like Amazon that you can find. I think Amazon's probably going to be the best place if you just type in like weekly planner. So I know from next Thursday like afternoon I'm going to London. This literally does feel like I'm like teaching you guys. So I'm going to be in London from Thursday afternoon. So apart from a run that I will do in London, basically have 4 days that I can fit in my exercises. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it in such detail, like you guys are silly, but what I'm basically trying to say is like, I know that from Thursday onwards, like I am not going to be able to fit in a gym workout. Therefore, it's up to me to plan in my 3 workouts before that, because I know I can get them in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So I'm just going to plot those in on my little board, and then I know exactly what I'm doing every single day. It also takes away that kind of like element of stress. So for me, I'm obviously doing the shreddy guide at the moment, so I can just plan all my shreddy workouts. If you're not, you can plan in workouts. What I used to at uni was like actually sit down and like write out workouts that I wanted to do as well, just to kind of give me a bit of an idea of what I was going to do when I'm going into the gym. But I just think this is like also such a useful tool to just kind of stay on top of things, and it's nice to like know that you're going into your week feeling like, I don't know, I would feel mentally a bit lighter when I know that I've like organised and pre-planned everything. We're doing shreddy 1. So I've now planned in all of my exercise. I'm gonna run you guys through it because I think people are kind of interested to see how I'm kind of like splitting running, because I'm currently training for another half marathon and I'm also doing the shreddy challenge. So it would be maybe a little bit more spaced out if I wasn't going to London, but on Monday I'm gonna be doing my first shreddy workout. I love doing like weight training at the very beginning of the week. I feel like it's just a really good way to start my week. I just enjoy it. So I'm going to be doing my first shreddy session on Monday. Then I'm going to be doing my second shreddy session and a 5k run on Tuesday. So currently I'm doing a 5k every single week. That's my short run that I like doing, but I find that really easy to throw on top of going to the gym. So I'll either do it on a treadmill, which to be honest I don't really enjoy, or my gym is exactly 5k away from my house, so from my flat even, so I can just go to the gym and then run 5k back, and then I'll be doing an 8-mile run on the Wednesday afterwards. Then on Thursday I will also be doing my third shreddy workout, and then on Friday I'm going to be doing a 6-mile run. This is quite a lot, like back to back. If I wasn't going to London, I would definitely have it more spaced out. I would be doing maybe a run on the Sunday or a workout on the Saturday morning instead of having them all next to each other. Like, you really shouldn't train or kind of do that much or that close together. However, I am training for a half marathon and I need to get all my shreddy workouts in, so it's just one of those weeks where it's not worked out the best, but I know that if I follow that next week and follow the meal plan that I've written, I will have done everything 100% on track and 100% stuck to my goals. So yeah, I think if you take anything from this video, it's just pre-planning and making a bulletproof way to just reach your goals. Can we please just take a second? Look at that. Ah, it looks so good. It's so like crispy on the top. The lasagna is currently cooling down. It's going to be way too hot to eat right now, even though I could literally just get a fork and just shovel it in. But I'm going to be making this double chocolate banana bread. So it's by Colors Cleans Eats. I will link her in the description box. I'm so excited, honestly.
Let's make double chocolate banana bread. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, nut-free, low in sugar, and I love having it as an afternoon snack when I want something a little bit sweet. Bonus.
Like, this just sounds insane.
Yeah, it's super easy to make.
And the ingredients, I was like looking through it and I was like, I basically have all of those things apart from bananas. I've got a really big pain in my arm and I just like suddenly had a panic that I've got like a blood clot, but I think I'm just being a bit dramatic. I've got like a shooting pain like here. I'm definitely just being over dramatic. Probably just got like muscle ache. But you know when you get something into your head and you're like, blood clot. I'm obviously just, I said earlier that I was like really overthinking things today. So this must just be like a sign of that. Like, I feel like I've been really like on edge. Like when I was in Tesco's, if people were like walking near me, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna steal my camera out my bag. Like I was being really like prangy about everything. And I'm just having a weird day mentally, clearly. But do you know what makes everything better? Banana bread. Okay, so I have actually decided to just do the healthy banana bread.
It's
with just chocolate chips.
Dairy-free, low in sugar, and nut-free, and it's so easy to make. You'll want to use spotty banana.
So first thing we need to do is just mash 3 bananas. Oh my God, guys, have you just seen that? You can eat like brown bits of the banana, can't you? Fuck it. Let's just pretend like we did not see that. So we've got 2. Oh, guys. This banana, I've just felt this, and this is not going to end well. It's actually falling apart. Right, we're just going to be using half of that. Ew. Step number 1 is just to mash up these very over-ripened bananas. But apparently the more ripe they are, according to her video, like the sweeter they are. I have the biggest bag of oats ever. If you are an OG and you've been watching my channel for a while, you will remember this bag of oats, because I remember when it turned up and I was like, what in holy hell have I ordered? So I'm just gonna be blending up 400 grams of oats. Which is quite a lot. Hello. Don't say that my just did. Guys, I think I've blended through. No! Come on! Oh, my lid wasn't on. Okay, right, can we just say a prayer very quickly? Yay! I don't know if I do need to do that twice. I've only put 200 grams in there, but I feel like that looks like way more than enough. So I'm just gonna leave it at 200 and see what happens. Now, I'm just gonna pop 2 eggs. Oh no! Is this a sign that I shouldn't be baking banana bread right now? Like, come on. God, I will clean that up in a hot minute. And then we need to add in 1 teaspoon of baking powder. So I also need to stir in 32 grams of avocado oil. That seems a bit strange for banana bread, but 32 grams is not, guys, I'm not gonna do 32 grams. I'm gonna do 15. This all seems a bit excessive. And then I'm gonna add 10 grams of honey. I've kind of gone a bit like off-piste here and I'm just kind of going with it and making it up as I go along. So I will give you guys the full list of ingredients in the description box. I'm just gonna mix all of that together just to form the dough. I'm just gonna go in and I think I'm gonna stir through about maybe 15, 20 grams of dark chocolate chips and then save another 10 for the top. I actually had these delivered this morning. So you guys know I use the vanilla flavor drops for my coffees, but I got the banana ones, so I feel like there's no better time to try them. Oh, they do smell very banana even now. Maybe like 10 drops. Oh, it smells way more banana-y now. Oh, I think this might be a recipe that I'd probably perfect, and then I'll come back to you guys on like either Instagram or something with like maybe a more definite recipe. But this kind of shows the behind the scenes of like sometimes things don't seem to go that according to plan, but who knows, we haven't tried it yet. So I don't have a cake tin. I have this very small, tiny little banana bread tin that I'm probably gonna have to use and just make a few different like loaves in it. Oh, what a nightmare. So we're gonna go with it. I'm just thinking like we adapt and overcome with these kind of recipes, and I definitely don't, I'm not gonna let this get me down today. It's gonna take more than that to break me. This is our little before. I'm gonna pop it in the oven for like 30 minutes and see how it comes out. I'm also gonna have a slice of lasagna while I wait. How nice. Honestly, what a Sunday feel good meal. Okay, so the second bit is in the oven, but I do really, really want to try some. The only thing is, I will say, it does look a little bit dry. So I haven't quite calculated the calories and macros yet. I will be doing that and I'll pop it in the description box, but you know what? Well, that was pretty nice. It definitely needs a bit of tweaking, but I feel like for a first attempt, I'm pretty impressed with myself there. I am not even ashamed to inform you that I'm currently on my second portion of the lasagna. Like, when it's 300 calories per portion, why would I not have 2? Honestly, it's so good, and I feel like I literally could eat lasagna just straight out of the tray. So I feel like I've eaten such good food today. Can you imagine if I caused all that build up just to watch Vampire Diaries? It's because any Halloween film is either like scary or has like skeletons or like monsters in it. And I can't watch stuff like that at nighttime because I get scared. I'm pathetic. Like, I've already seen Vampire Diaries, so I kind of like know what's coming and I know that it's not like that scary. But I just can't. I don't think I can watch like a proper scary film. So I probably am just going to sit and watch Vampire Diaries all evening. Unless I find like a really good chick flick or something that's like definitely feel good. But I'm going to sign the vlog off here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little Sunday kind of reset. I hope it gives you some like small ideas of things that you can do kind of like on your Sunday, just to like set your week up to be as good as possible, as you can achieve your goals and just feel your best. And I think if this video kind of shows you anything, like, there's not masses of things that like you need to do. Like, you don't need to have this crazy Sunday like doing vision boards and all these crazy things. Like, that stuff is really nice and I love doing that stuff, but sometimes it's just nice to take a step back on a Sunday, get your food chopped down and set your week up basically so it just like aligns with your goals and that you're putting yourself in the best place to put your best foot forward for the beginning of the week, basically. I don't know if that makes sense. I feel like it did. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. If you make the lasagna, please let me know, because It is one of my favorites, and I feel like it is one of your guys' favorites as well. Like, I get messages about this quite a lot. So I'm not just saying it's good. It is really, really good. And it is the perfect time of year for it. Like, I've eaten all through the year, but it definitely is the perfect time of year for it. So I am going to sign off, like I said. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next Sunday.